house Barry Sanders and Thurman Thomas built and T. Boone Pickens financed. Welcome to Stillwater, Oklahoma, home of the Cowboys, where the paddle people are ready to open up a can. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Cowboys' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tulsa's offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling.
And the ball is intercepted. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Pope. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The snap sets up the throw. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Third and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for 6. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'll play it safe and try for 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Off play action on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. The play action fake. Quickly complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. The give to the tailback. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Pope. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the ground game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Cowboys are on the move. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. Under pressure and down he goes at the 33. On that play action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second, but you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Going for it all. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. TCU rolled to victory in front of those fans in Fort Worth who had the Go Frogs hand sign up for 60 minutes. Super Frog was flexing all game too. As complete a win as they've had for some time. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Give to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure coming. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to be. Nice job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. It's complete. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Getting some heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Tulsa wasting no time. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Makes a man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to pass it. Oh, he's going to pass it. It falls incomplete, and man, did they think they had that one set up, and it didn't quite work. Looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. A 1st down for the offense. It'll be a draw. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
2nd down coming up.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Trying to get to him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They have done such a good job recruiting D linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Rides to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And that pass intercepted. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this.
And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. It fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week, for the rest of this season, so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated,